Hey folks, welcome back to eXplorminate. I'm BattleMode, and this is episode 96 of my Let's Play series of Shadow Empire. This is now round 148. Further than I've ever been into a game, I think. So, this episode, well, before I started recording this episode, I actually spent about 2 hours going through my logistics. So before I do anything else, I'm just going to show you a little bit about what I was doing. I'm going to put the logistical this turn's current logistics on, or the remaining logistics points, just to show you. So here's an example of what I've done, right? You can see here, this is where the logistics points were going. I had these two routes going down this way, like this. One going down here, from Oasis down to Opal Mount, and, you know, then it splits and goes down to Matruni here. I realise this is like not a very efficient way of doing things, so you'll see the preview. Now we've got it all going down one way, and this is just one example of about 20 where I've just kind of like rejigged things. So, like for example here, I've cleared up all this spaghetti around here and just made it all like just go one way, pretty much as possible. So this is like the old, this is how it was, this is kind of how it is now. Now whether this is better or not remains to be seen. For example, let's just look over here in this stretch of road between Opal Mount and Maltree. We've actually used this turn 2,400. The initial points were 4,600, and we're getting, well, the preview's now saying 4,245. So we're actually going to be losing a little bit on this route, but we're not really using a whole lot, honestly, in that area. Like we're still going to be getting a decent amount going down this way. But we've also got this one main route now kind of down here, rather than all this winding, you know, all these winding little routes, look, they were really wasting so many points, and they were requiring me to put traffic lights on everything. Now we've kind of, most of the roads I've got rid of that I don't need, and anything that I feel like, you know, like roads that might be useful in the future for wars, I've left them in and just traffic lighted them off. So you see all down here I've kind of done the same thing. I believe that I'm going to have a net gain. Like look at this, we had like 2,000 used points down here. We used about 3,000. I'm getting about 4,000 now here, so I mean it's kind of about the same in certain areas. There's other areas where you'll see a big increase, and the thing that kicked me off wanting to do this was, one, this terrible issue I've got with artificial biped. So I haven't done a huge amount on this side, but I have done some bits. But look, you'll see now the use points, this is a bottleneck here, right? See, this is a terrible bottleneck around artificial biped, which is one of the reasons why my troops around Caranan are dying. So if you look at the used points, yeah, about 446, but we're now getting about 1,200. This is partly due to certain things like buildings that I've been building are starting to be completed, but also because I've basically been a little bit smarter about the way that I'm traffic lighting stuff off. On this side of the Empire, I did a whole bunch of traffic lights. Now this is still a mess. I think I need to get all Roman on this stuff, and you know, kind of just get direct routes from one end of my empire to the other. But at the moment, what I've done is better than it was. So like, it was really bad around here, and you'll see that. Let's just look at the used points here. I used like 800 here, and so we're gaining about 100. I know it doesn't sound like a lot, but actually, you know, in certain areas I was just getting nothing, and I really need to get more. Now here, for example, yeah, we're going to get a decent amount of around on this kind of area, but it was really artificial biped. The other reason why I instigated this kind of this mission was because I saw that there's going to be some starvation. In fact, you'll see this turn. Look, this blitzkrieg is now grinding to a halt, and the reason being is because these guys just aren't getting the fuel that they need for these tanks. And I had to actually rejig this a little bit because there were starvation issues like on the looming. So even before I rolled the turn, I jigged this around, but I'm still not getting enough. Look, We're going to get real problems in this area. So I think what I'm going to do, I don't know, some of you might be upset to hear about this, but I'm not in a hurry to rush and finish this game at the expense of potentially getting, like, you know, getting cut off and losing a whole bunch of troops. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend maybe a dozen turns now where I'm going to try to reach Last Camp and Zoetile here. And then I'm going to fortify up, get Pacifica back up, because this city is, you know, my new frontline city. I'm strongly considering getting Photocron as a new SHQ, and that's going to mean is I'm going to have to build up a load of industry around here. But it's just becoming a nightmare transporting everything from Skull Tower all this way. I think it's time for another SHQ, and certainly, if not for that, at least to really drastically increase my logistics, because this war is going to be an absolute nightmare with the logistics flowing all this way. On the other hand, we have plenty of logistics here. You'll see, I was actually getting a bottleneck here, look, in Skull Tower. Now, this is not good. This is my first SHQ, the main SHQ, really. So I've had to, like, play around with this to try and get the logistics up. I think we're going to have another bottleneck here next turn. I don't think that there's much I can do about this. Let's have a look here. Yeah, we're still building this demetallization, which I am going to need soon, because I'm really running. I need more metal than I'm getting. But also I am actually sort of upgrading some of the truck stations that I've built around here, because I think it's essential that I get more trucks basically around in this area. I might even, yeah, I think I started building one, a truck station 2 here in the city of Peter as well. So this is just so you can kind of see what's going on with my thought process. I want to kind of, I think my invasion of Montafel isn't going to stop, but I'm going to try and do as much damage as I can going this way now, and see if I can take some pressure off this front, because I don't think these guys can go much further with my logistics in the state they're in. I mean, look, we are getting a fair amount of logistics points going, like, at least this far, but until truck stations are completed in places like Derby, I've got a railhead that's built here. There's another railhead here actually. I don't know if that's even that much use, but now that was originally the front line, but it's not anymore. That railhead's taken so long to build. I don't know how useful that's going to be. It might be a matter of me mothballing this, but yeah. So I need to get basically loads more truck stations up in this kind of area, and ensure that, you know, this war machine is well lubricated. Okay, so that was the preamble to the episode. Again, I don't want to take too long. Let's have a look at the vidcom this turn. Yeah, a lot of these natural resources are running right out now. We've got a conquest. We conquered Pacifica, so we've got a fate pack, and we created an aircraft last turn, or I created an aircraft last turn, which was an infantry bombing aircraft, and that's the Moonrise, and it's just been completed. And then we've got a Wasp Hive, which is an artifact that we've just dragged out of Artificial Biped. This is good. Now we've got an emergency tax card, which I might even play because I'm really, really low on money. We're actually, you'll see that if we go to urgent issues, we have 3,733 credits and negative cash flow. That's not good. That's because I've been raising the money being paid to workers all over my empire in an attempt to kind of get them to stay. And, you know, in certain places like my salary's high right across the board. I'm gonna have to start gradually dropping it down, but for the moment I just can't afford to. First SHQ, by the way, before I do anything else, we desperately need some ammo, so let's produce some ammunition. I've spent a lot of industrial points, particularly in the second and third SHQs this turn. I had like 15,000 and loads of metal, and what I've done is I've actually spent it all. Well, I spent a large amount of it on just changing this logistics system. I think this money is going to be well spent. I think, like I say, the changes are going to be, they're going to ensure that not only is it going to be easier for me to traffic light off, but Yeah, actually, here's a, like, for example, here's an example of where traffic lighting is going to be useful. See, this road here isn't like it's kind of... No, that's actually part of my main road there. Originally, when I didn't have so many industrial points, I was trying to avoid things like these deserts. Now it doesn't matter. I can go straight through these deserts, and I've got the, you know, we've got the manpower to be able to create and maintain these more difficult roads, essentially. But there's going to be less branching penalties now from the logistics. So I'm basically gaining all over. Next turn, because I've done so much to my logistics this term, and whenever you do that, there's always a danger of, you know, messing things up. I'm going to leave it now and not mess with it. I've got more points and there's more stuff that I could do, but I think I want to leave it. I just want to see how that settles in over the next few turns and make sure I've not created any problems, because it's quite likely that I'll end up with big starvation issues if I have made a mistake. But I think that's going to be okay. It's the issue around School Tower that I'm a bit concerned about. Okay, I'm going to go through, let's have a look at the history, and I'll play this through, and I'm just going to have a drink of tea. So this is Robisphere. Now we've got Montafel. Now bearing in mind that Montafel were the aggressors here, they attacked me. They got greedy, and they weren't really ready. I don't know what this issue is with their supply, but it seems a bit enough more than they can chew. And much like Carrion packs, I think how hard I hit them initially has really messed them up. So you'll see them like falling back and trying to form lines now. They'll be forming like, you know, defense in depth, which the AI does in this game quite well, I think. His Gigare packs still on, you know, good diplomatic terms with us. Here we've got Carrion packs who are making a bit of a comeback, actually. Now, I think that once I've got Carrion fully supplied, I can start building a better logistical chain. And you'll see here, actually, Carrion they are actually attacking us. Yeah, we're standing firm in this desert here, but around this kind of area, I've actually made some losses. This is a bit of a problem now. Like, Carrion are actually pushing me back, and my troops are really weak. Fortunately, I do have some. If you remember, I got a very large infantry division to start replenishing some of the troops there, which I think I can do in that way. Yeah, we lost a lot of troops there. Now this is the battle against Tarrafel, and again, Tarrafel are they're hanging in there. They're doing really well. I do have this city here and surrounded now, this will be a big blow to them if I can take this, but it just depends whether I can hold it. They've got a lot of troops now. Again, because of my improvements to my logistics chain, I'm hoping that I can start getting more troops to where they're actually needed. I don't want to recruit or build too many troops now, because it's getting expensive. But we are getting close to the end of the game, and this is kind of what happens. So let's have a look at the decisions. Demand that enforcement profile reaches at least 58. Yes, I'm definitely going to take that, because I really need to do that. Model design I'll leave for a minute. Food theft and deneighbor. I can't remember whether I've got anybody there or not. Which one's deneighbor? It's this one, isn't it? Down in Tarrafel. Neighbor here. Okay, so we got a whole bunch of troops here. Quite a large city. But it's only, is it the workers? No, it's the population. Let's do this. Get some autocracy in. We've got riots in Pacifica. Again, this is a place that we've just taken. I can't really afford. I can't calm them down. Let's just send the troops in. Let me just make sure that I've got some troops in Pacifica. Right over the other end of the empire. Not many. That said, Pacifica's not a large place, so Let's just... Yeah, we managed to do that. Killed 200 rioters. Minor work strike in Cania Lagoon. Now, I was just looking at Cania Lagoon. This is one of the... what I call the forgotten zones. It's kind of in this middle part of my empire. Let's look at the strategic map and I'll show you. So we've got... Cania Lagoon is here, look. And, you know, there's these kind of... this area here I've kind of really forgotten about. So we've got Canian, Barden, Palisade, Pillar Dump, and Ench. And this kind of area, I haven't really developed it very well, and I need to go through and start making it more productive. But Cania Lagoon, I think I made this because it sat on... Okay, so this was a truck station, but I knew that... I realised that there was all these fuel deposits, look. So we've got a couple of fuel deposits. Now, there's... I've actually built another oil drill here for this fuel deposit here, and I'm actually building a new zone here, which I didn't want to do. I didn't really want any more zones, but the administrative strain from any of these is going to be a real problem, whether from Canian or from Cania Lagoon. So I'm actually going to... it's going to be called Mayfield, I think. So I'm going to get a new zone here. Okay, Cania Lagoon. These guys are rioting. I'm going to have to pay them.
Okie dokie.
Quack doctors in Skullspire.
Roger that.
Success. Okay. Bacterial disease outbreak in Keats. This is going to be hard to do. It's 12 political points as well. It's pretty hefty.
Roger that.
Failure. Oh, no. That cost a lot. Okay, a monster in Gigwa. Some guards have been killed while out on patrol by a horrible monster. As long as it's out there, it will probably pose a small risk to anyone passing by.
Roger that.
We managed to kill the beast. Okay. Seems I made an impression and earned myself the title of Monster Hunter. I like it. I wonder if Vic's a Monster Hunter fan. Okay, new governor for Pacifica. Yeah, we need to get a governor in. So let's pick one out. I think I might have to play a fate point and see if I can get some political points, because I'm kind of in trouble.
Roger that.
It's been... political points have been expensive this turn. So capacity 1. He's not bad. I've seen worse. Okay, so he's got decent leadership. He might be okay, actually.
Roger that.
Let's get him in there. We've got orders for Deneba. So we want to allow emergency food. Give them a bit of a budget. We don't have much money at the moment. Let's just get a smallish worker salary. 6, 7, something like that.
Yes.
Okay. Nomads are assaulting our traders. Wow, where's this? The Polaria territory nomads are assaulting and robbing their trading posts. Oh, okay, we've got the option to get some enforcement here, so let's go for that.
Yes, sir.
We might have actually just made that. Was it 57 I needed? No, it's 58. I need to get government up as well. Oh gosh, I've got to somehow make my soldiers... Oh wow, I'm going to lose this one. Can't really afford to pay the soldiers anymore, I don't think. Overture. Karanon Pax makes an overture. Their envoy asks us if we are open to the idea that peace between us might become an option. I'm really close to taking Pixie Rune. Shall I see if I can take it this turn and then... Because I reckon I can take this and then I'll see if I can get it. So let's do that, because they might actually... It's kind of cheeky, that, isn't it? Let's just see what we've got in this. They've got in defense. Oh, I see. I forgot. I put it on manual. I've actually been looking at the combat system a little bit more carefully. It's funny. I've been playing... How many hours have I been playing this game for? Maybe 500 hours now, 600 hours, something like this. And I still... I actually watched one of Dad's Tactics videos on, you know, his tutorials on combat. And there's still stuff in here that I didn't really understand. So I'm, yeah, I reckon I can get this. Yeah, we've got a good posture to attack. We've got a bit of a caliber issue. Let me just see what the issue here is here. Oh yeah, we're attacking him with older troops. That's partly older troops. Get the tanks in. Ah, I don't think we can attack like that. Let's try this.
Engaging enemy.
Yeah, losing troops here. I'm just going to autoplay it. Oh, what? We didn't get it. Come on, we can do it. Come on, guys.
Do it now.
Come on, come on.
Requesting back.
Oh, they held. What is going on, guys? Come on. I don't think we're going to be able to do this. No, we're not. Oh, that's really unfortunate. I'd have liked to have taken that before accepting this overture. What? How big is the city? We don't know. It's hard to tell. I'd like to have I'd like to have pushed these guys back here. So, carrying on Pax Maker's Overture. What does this do? This is basically going to. I'm not surprised that Micah Strutter isn't happy with this idea. She likes war. She used to get really upset whenever I try to do anything peaceful. Negative. They must be on their last legs. I don't know. I mean, we are getting beaten. We are being beaten back here. I think before. I want to transfer some of these guys through. Oops. 46,000. No, too many. There we go. Ah, it does work. Okay, this is great. So I'm basically gonna use this independent infantry division just to transfer all of the troops over that I need in order to to get them to this machine gun infantry regiment. Before I get distracted though, yeah, I think I'm going to say. I don't know. Excuse me. Okay, so we've taken Keats. Look, there's nothing to stop me kind of making peace with them and then attacking them later. It might give me the opportunity to... Because I am getting... I mean, they are starting to push me back here. I'm just kind of thinking... I'm just trying to sort of plan this one out in my head. Because... part of me doesn't want to give up on this, actually. I think these guys have got this. I think it might be wise. I don't know. I don't know if I want to. I don't know if I want to be friends with them. I don't think friendships are. I don't think friendships a wise idea. I am trying to win. I'll say no. I think I'm just going to keep fighting on. Hatchet will not be buried. Okay, so spies in Vertillo have found information. Who have Vertillo got in power at the moment? I really want them to be friends. I see their desired relations going low. They want to attack us. Let's keep the real politicas in power though. So that's the Commercial Citizens League.
Yes, sir.
And we've got the 4th Heavy Armour. The 4th Heavy Armour Brigade is without leadership. Which one is this? I've forgotten which one these guys are. Here we go. Okay, it's these guys. This absolutely ragged group. Let's see if we can get a military commander who's half decent. He's not bad. Mainly infantry and gun tactics. I think what I'll do is now, while we're taking a minor break from the action, Let's go and see on this end, over this area. Let's try and find... Yeah, this guy's okay as well. Oh, I want to find a formation that's got a bad leader that I can move. Yeah, let's move this guy. He's not actually that bad. Look, he's got a reasonable command rating. Cap 1 doesn't necessarily mean they're terrible. I think I'll leave him with those. Brianna Oldthorpe's really good. I want to leave her, and I think that's an important part of the battle. Anyone else that we can switch? Yeah, this guy's really good. Yeah, again, he's main gun tactics, so he's probably not going to be the best guy for Armoured Brigade. This guy's got good mobile tactics. Yeah, let's switch Cosmo Menkib out. He's got tank tactics and everything. He's the guy that we want leading an armoured battalion, so...
Will go.
Okay, he wasn't very happy about that. Now let's get him in the armoured battalion, so...
Will go.
Okay, so he lost a little bit of relation with me. Alright. Let's just have a quick look at this last model that we created in the last turn. It was a tactical bomber, the Moonrise. Now, check the design. It had a really good structural design look, and good engine, weapons, armor, everything. This is a really good roll. Now, its soft attack is actually lower than the Shining Star that I created like a way back, but so it's kind of, the reason being is this Shining Star is much more expensive and it's got bigger bombs on it. I could probably have made bigger bombs on the Moonrise, to be honest. That said, this is worth keeping just because it's got such good structural... it's got such good structure. Now this has also got further... It's got a better range. It's got 200 hexes, and it's pretty cheap. This is quite cheap to make, so I'm gonna build some of these and see what they're like. In fact, I'm gonna do that now. So let's get some of these guys up, and I want them over here because... Yeah, they haven't got a huge amount of infantry here, but I think this is where we're going to be doing our spearhead from. So, yeah, Airbase 3 is now finished here. Let's see if this tactical bomber wing can launch attacks yet. Yes, it can. Okay, so that means that we can get, we can actually construct, oops, we can actually raise a formation, and let's get some of those tactical bomber wings in. Yeah, the problem is we can't do it because Skull Tower is cut off. So, sorry, there's a bottleneck. So let's raise it in Skull Tower instead. Tactical bomber wing, air wing looks about right. Actually, this is really cheap. Look, so we're, only 18 machines, 108 of these rare metals. The most expensive thing for this really is probably the well, he's not even that many men. I think it's mostly the ammo. And a couple of, they've got no high-tech parts either. Yeah, this is really cheap. I wonder if I could actually create a division size one. I could, yeah. 63 machines. That's a lot of machines, but then again, this is a lot of, you know, this is a lot of bombers. Or political points. Tell you what I'll do. I'll go for the regiment first, and if it's, and just make sure that they work well. So, okay, there we go. And then instantly, I want to add these guys to the second air command. Okay. Let's get this air command a slightly different colour. And I have this blue colour. Oh, that's a little bit too close to the other one that I'm already using. Kind of. Yeah, that looks okay. I don't think that's too close to anything else I'm already using in the area, is it? No. Okay. can strap move this air command here as well. It's probably a little bit too far actually. Okay, there we go. Excellent job. Let's get back to the decision. So, model design. I believe that we've got... We could actually improve on our machine guns. Yeah, look, we've got Zero Gun 6. It's actually better than the Falling. And... Oh no, not quite as good as the Falling, but... I think they've got better hit points. 508. Yeah, they got better hit points. We could get a better Falling model. These are at 94% field test. The design wasn't the best one, in all honesty, so we might want to basically make another one. Yeah, the structural design on that wasn't the best. The other thing that we could do would be to... I think we can actually get a monitor tank now. And I wouldn't mind trying one of these because I've never ever had one. We've also got heavy walkers, which could be really, really dangerous. There's loads of stuff that I really, at this point, I'm able to do this every turn. I wonder if I can actually get a better howitzer yet. No, 300 mils are the best I can do with the artillery. I think the artillery probably must level out at 300. I'm not quite sure about that. We've got missile launchers. We've already made an atomic launcher, although it wasn't a very good model. I kind of made a mistake with it. Let's try with the monitor tank. Because I've never made one of these. Oh wow, they can have some really heavy firepower, look. This thing's going to be expensive. $1,472 total weight. Yeah, this is not a good idea because really what we need for this is to get some better engines first. So I'm going to wait because it's going to be a bit of a waste, I think. I mean, this thing's going to have monstrous hit points with, like, you know, there's no doubt about that. The other thing I could try would be perhaps a larger aircraft, because we've got heavy aircraft now. And I haven't made any heavy aircraft yet, I don't think. Extra heavy aircraft and 4-engine extra heavy aircraft. Alternatively, we could actually try and get a better one of these. Again, though, I mean, I think the Metalhead 2 is well used. It's not been field tested that much. I haven't actually had this thing in operation for that long. It's got a good engine on it as well, this. I think what I probably really need to do is start pushing for the other engine techs now. Okay. Just so this isn't boring for you guys, I'm just going to pick something, so... Kind of tempted to try the robotic infantry. Let's give these guys a battle dress. Actually, they won't need machines if I give them this. And these guys are mainly used in defense, aren't they, I think? I'll give them the battle dress. Let's see what happens. I've never actually had the robots, and I like the idea of using them. And you don't have to pay them either. So it might be that I could actually start retiring some of the troops that are just in garrison duty like this. Okay, so... Well, half an hour in. Let's start doing some of the combat. As usual, I'm going to start moving on to this side. Robosphere Republic. Right, I need to actually get some troops over here. Just kind of jamming up. I'm going to get these guys out. Yeah, I'm going to get these guys out. They don't need to be here now. I might just put these here and then get these trucks back. These buggies back. Okay. Next. Okay, so next we've got this war here. Oh, by the way, I did notice when I was looking around before. I don't know if you remember, but in the second SHQ, I actually brought the first machine gun infantry corps up here to replenish, and they are now replenished. So I think what I want to do is I'm going to get these guys back down here as quickly as I can. I want them down in this battle against Tarafel, because I want to get that. I want to get that done quickly. So let's. We're going to put them on group move. Oh, we can't because it's the SHQ. Silly me. Well, I can't. Oh, I can't move those guys because I've replenished them this turn. That's why. But I can strategic move them. So let's try and get. I might just get these guys. Oh, I can get them right down onto the front. Look already. Interesting. So let's see where we might want them. Yeah, let's try and get them down this way. I want to try and take Picard. So let's just get them right down here. I'm going to move the HQ next, I think, so that we've got the HQ bonus. And I'm going to pop the HQ there. Next one. Yeah, I'll get those guys into... Is this what I want to do? I think so. I might just pop some on this side, just in case we need a little bit more... We need more troops on this side. On the western flank of this push. I call it a push. It's really not a push. It's a... This has just been a horrible trench war that's been going on for ages. Ah, these guys are actually missing a unit as well. Okay. Let's go to raise formation. Go to missing unit. There we go. So we need... Places a new unit without troops. Let's have the... Okay, so... Let's just build the troops that we need. At Meta Mountain. No, I'll just do it with the blank. I'll put them here first, and then we'll move them down next turn. So, raise formation. Missing unit. I don't use this often, actually. Machine gun infantry regiment. Okay, and then let's just unit admin them. Where are we? Place troops. I'll just do this manually. Let's get some fallings. And some zero guns. Get a bit of a mix. And we can... oh, look, yeah, we've got the better troop model there as well. You know what? Now I'm thinking about it. I should have just made all of those guys the battle dress while I was at it. It's no biggie, though. And then let's just repeat that with the remaining unit. I've got... this is going to be something I'll probably do, you know, off camera, because it's going to be boring for you guys seeing me do this, but I do actually need to go through and just replace everything now. Ah. Problem. What are we low on? I think it's machines. Let's get some from the first SHQ. Oh, we haven't got a logistical collection because Skull Tower is currently suffering from some problems. So I'll just build some. Oh no, that's the first SHQ. We don't want to do it there.
Understood.
In fact, I might just leave those because I think it's likely that we're going to need those for some of the buildings that we're doing. So I think I'm just going to put these guys in with the Soldier 6, and I'll leave the battle dress for another time. Let's get some fallings in. Oh, we can't have those either. Or zero guns. Ah. Energy. That's the problem. Now, that might be something that we can... No, we can't do it because... For the same reasons. Do we have a logistical connection from Gigwa yet? I hope so. Okay, there we go. So let's send some energy over from Gigwa. Gigwa has got... looks like it's actually... We're losing energy.
Yes, sir.
Okay, so we just transferred 3,000 energy. I wonder if we can get some food as well. Part of the reason why I'm losing food, by the way, is because I've been picking up on some of these fuel processing plants that use crops as fuel. So I think that's partly why. Let's send some food over. Oh, we don't have that many logistical points left. I'll leave it. The reason being is because I actually need to move this unit down once I've created it. So, okay. Ba-ba-dum-bum-bum. Get some fallings. I do want to upgrade that model, and that would be useful. What are they short on now? They're short on... There we go. Let's get a couple of the battle dress troops. Now let's see if we can move them down. Okay, we can get them nearly all the way there. Awesome. Now we've got some more sturdy troops in play. And I think I'm actually going to... Oh, they're on entrench. That's cool. Okay, so... I think I'm actually going to get them out of that. And I might put them on defense instead.
Aye, aye, sir.
Let's get them on defense. Okay, these guys are going to be quite hard to shift. Next in this area, we need some tanks. This is going to turn out to be another long episode if I'm not careful, so let's try to do this fairly quickly. So, we've got this siege going on at Picard. Okay, so we've got the 28th on attack. Let's see if we can... If we've got any chance of shifting these guys now. I'm going to have a bit of a closer look at the combat statistics here. It's saying 17 to 1. The problem is, now these guys... Okay, they're overstacked. They're also... I don't know why they've left them on all-out attack. That's a terrible idea. I think this is good. We're looking good here. Yeah, we are struggling to get through their armor though. That's one problem. So this could be costly. But let's go in with these guys and see what happens.
Open fire! Open fire!
We lost someone first round. Oh, that's looking better. Look, they're all still holding. Might not get it this time. Looks like all our troops are retreating now, but we did kill a whole lot of enemies. So let's just autoplay that.
Run! Run! Run!
Okay, we did a lot of damage and we only lost one troop, and I'm pleased with that. That's good. That is the power of all-out attack. So I think next we'll send in this group here. Now these guys also shouldn't get any penalty. This is a lot, and then we might have... Oh no, that's about right. It's only 10 to 1 this time, but let's see what happens. I'm hoping that these guys will be fatigued out now from the last... Let's I'm just going to autoplay it. Okay, they held. We did manage to get some of them to surrender, and we did kill a fair few. We did lose we lost 300 troops. We have got one more possibility for a wave, one more wave attack. Now it's saying 14 to 1. Yeah, these guys, like, modified defense is only 404, look. That's because they are not ready. Neither are we. We're also pretty low, but I'm going to go for this. Let's see how we go. I'm just going to throw these guys in. Come on, you can do it, lads. You can do it. I think it's going to be close. No, we've not made it.
Get out!
I tell you what, Montafel are really hanging in here. Even on, I don't know why they're still set on all-out attack. I really wish that the AI just changed that. But Commander of the First SHQ's on no retreat. That's interesting. Yeah, these guys they've held well, but that was okay for us. We didn't actually. Ah, look at this. What have we got here? Mobile regiment. Let's see if we can attack into this.
Let's go.
Yeah, that's looking good, look.
Operation successful.
Yeah, these laser guns are great. Okay, so we managed to push these guys back here. Yeah, I think that's everything that we can do on that side. We do have a mobile regiment coming in this direction. I might put this HQ here. Just get these HQ units just here, just just in case they try to come through this way somehow. Let's make sure we're going to get supply there. Yeah, we've got plenty of supply. Okay. These aliens, I'm going to. Not sure where they might be of use. Probably not here anymore. Okay, we can start pushing down on these guys here. I think what I'm going to do is we've got the 16th, which is a core size. They're on defense. I think the 16th are less. I think they're pretty. They're not quite as. They're not quite as experienced as the guys in the first. In the first, we've got quite a lot of. We've got some experience. Well, we've got some experienced troops. There's not actually that many. Look, I think what happened there was I ground these guys right into that meat grinder. They'll never let me forget it either. We've got the possibility of trying to get a pocket. They have got a lot of troops here. This is going to be. I don't know. I think this is going to be quite a bloody war. I might be able to get some kind of encirclement here. Getting these tanks around is going to be using a fair amount of action points, but I could just be directly attacking. Well, that's giving us really, really high odds, but I don't trust those somehow. Let's try it anyway. Let's see if we can push them back this way.
Attack formation.
Okay, this is looking good. I'm just going to autoplay this.
Mission successful.
Good, 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 good. Attacking into rocky plains here. This might be another good job that we can do. Yeah, the infantry. I think these guys are they're all on various defensive postures. I don't think I want to attack with my tanks in like that. Now, from two different directions though. Now we don't have the full action points. Look, we've only got 6, so we're only going to get 6 rounds. But these guys are they're not going to be able to do much in return to us. I think we'll be okay here. They retreated. Okay, that's good.
Mission successful.
Okay, I'm impressed with that. That's good. Well, I would have liked to have tried to get a pocket. The problem is I just didn't have enough here with these 2 tank groups to be able to kind of get round them, and they probably would have fallen back as well when they saw it coming. I think at least that's my estimation of that situation. Okay, let's get this the 10th Infantry. These guys are sat on entrench. Again, I'm just going to move these guys in. What I'm going to do is, I think I'm going to do what I did last time. I'm going to raise a division. Probably don't even need that. It might just be a regiment size unit, and then come and use that to replenish a load of these troops. I've actually got any... Oh, I can do it here, look. Okay, well, you don't need the battle... So this is one of the great things about having some decent logistics now. We can actually start getting some of these... Okay. This is actually an independent mechanized infantry. I didn't realise that at all. Yeah, so we've got enough logistics, look, that we're actually able to replenish the troops, which I'm really, really pleased about. So let's get these guys up. Okay, we only got one there. They might just be a little bit too far off the beaten track. I might start moving these guys back so they can do that. That's great news, though. It means that I don't have to mess around with trying to replenish them in a weird way. It'll also be the case for these guys, so let's get these guys replenished as well. Now we are low on what? What is it we're low on? I think it's these are light infantry. Yeah, it's saying I should be able to get these. Must be yeah, it's the logistical points. That's right. Okay, so we're out of logistical points now. Let's leave these guys. Let's leave these guys here. I might just bring them into a position on the front where they will actually be able to pick up. This needs to be connected by a road. It's going to be cheap to do that as well. Let's do that. Oh. Okay, and as always, I'm just going to traffic light it off. Okay. So we've got the 16th Infantry. These guys I said that these weren't so experienced. I think they're going to be used mostly as a holding force. This is risky. They look like they're slightly out of supply. Again, the reason why the AI is really not doing very well here is because he's put everybody on all-out attack. That's one of the reasons why he seems to be doing quite a lot of damage to me initially, but then he's just not able to he's not able to follow up. He's just kind of like his troops are dying a little bit too easily. Get an artillery bombardment on here. We're not going to do much damage with just this few, but okay, that's good enough for me. Yeah, okay. I don't normally attack with anti-tank guns, but that might work. Saying 5-1. I think that's... I don't like the odds there. Something tells me that that's not going to work. Oh, I might end up losing more than I gain. So I think I'm just going to keep those guys in defense. I really don't think that that Tarafel now is going to have much luck with me, in all honesty. I think I've kind of got to that point now where just move these guys. God, look how many OHQs I've got here. Really silly amount of OHQs. Let's see if we can replace any of these troops. Yeah, we can get howitzers in there. Yeah, awesome. Okay. Yeah, I've got so many OHQs. I think I'd be better off with just, you know, maybe three infantry OHQs and maybe like one tank battalion rather than like all these like these brigade size. But oh well, it is what it is. Yeah, I think now we've probably got enough of a bottleneck that I can't get any more replacements. All right, wow, that took a lot longer than I thought it was going to take. Yeah, I don't want to attack there. I've got a feeling that's probably a bad idea. Let's get these guys up here and see if I can get them some replacements. No. No logistical points. No, not there either. Okay. What about you? Okay, we can get those guys in. Yeah, I think it's the logistical points that's the problem there. With those motorbikes. Alright. Okay, guys, I'm just going to pause it for a moment. Okay, so I'm just looking at the 4th Light Infantry Corps here. And these guys, they're using kind of old technology. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go for a mass upgrade on these, if I can. These are part of the 2nd SHQ, so I should be able to do it. So 3,500. So we've got Soldiers 4 even here. I want to at least put them up to Soldiers 6. Soldiers 4.
Understood.
Okay. And then we've got... oh, there's still some more of these. Ah. Insufficient logistics points. Is that right? Can't be right, so... At least I don't think so. Oh, hang on a minute. Have we got a bottleneck now? Let's try one more time. Ah. Now, the problem here is this. We don't have enough for these rare metals. So... I think they're going to be horrendously expensive to buy from the traders. Yeah, look at this. Very, very expensive. It's just not worth it. And the traders, mind you, this might be an idea because... Wow. I am actually going to be in trouble with money next turn. I think what I'm going to have to do is... Sorry, I'm getting a bit sidetracked, but I think what I'm going to have to do here is I'm going to have to play a political point card if I've got one. Yeah, I have.
Copy that.
Okay. And then we're going to play an emergency tax card. I forget where it is now. Oops. I thought it was here. Might be in zones. Oh yeah, I think it's a zone card, isn't it? Because I think you play it on a specific zone. I'm going to have to find a zone that's got loads and loads of money in its pool. Impose the private credits and exploit loyalty to demand donations. 10% drop in loyalty will be caused. Success depends on the administration skill roll by director of internal counsel. So let's see where we can play this. I think a good place to play this would probably be somewhere like Aurora, where they've got a huge amount of people. Private funds 2,178. I don't know if that's kind of worth it. How much have I got in Skull Spire? Skull Tower, sorry. Yeah, 22,000. Look, let's do it in Skull Tower, and I'm not sure if I'll get that many. But they're not. Look, they're just building up the private funds.
Standing
yeah, let's do that. So where are we? Oops. Stratagem card. There we go. I could have just done it from here, couldn't I? Emergency tax. Skull Spire. No, it doesn't want to be Skull Spire. It's Skull Tower. Come on. Yeah, emergency tax and go.
Roger that.
3,000. Okay, so we got 30,000. So we got 31,555. A drop of loyalty, unfortunately. But that's great. That's given us a decent cash injection, and that should keep us. Wow, that card's still really good then. I see. I forget who said it now, but thank you to one of my viewers who suggested exactly how this worked. They're like, it's to do with the amount of private funds in the zone's coffers. So that's how much you get something along those lines. So there, we got 33,000. That's good. I think I mentioned this before, but I'm actually like nearly 4,000 credit negative overflow at the moment, or negative cash flow. So okay. I don't want this episode to go on much longer, so let's see what we can do. There's nothing really to move over here, I don't think. These guys want to be moving towards this front up here. I don't think I can strap move them. No, there's no logistical points to be able to strap move them. Okay, let's go and have a look at this. The war against Montafel. So let's open up with. We got some tactical bombers in this air wing. I'm going to see if I can. What should we attack? I think we're going to be able to push them out of Seltris this turn just with infantry, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think that that's going to be a problem. Let's just see what we've got here. Maybe not. So an airstrike actually might be a good idea here. Let's get that going then. See if we can kill some of these armored. Let's just try that to start off with, and then I'll. Oh no, that's okay. Yeah, look at that. That was probably a little bit overkill. Awesome. So let's move these guys in now. I think we should be able to just sort of move straight in there. Now, let's get them off defense. Do I want to do that? Oops. No, I don't want to invade Russia Apex. So let's get these guys. Let's just attack into this. Auto play that. We should be able to drive them out pretty much straight away. There we go. Okay, so anti-tank gun in. Yeah, I'm going to move these into some kind of formation like this. I've got this 29th Heavy Machine Gun Battalion, so let's get these guys on the front line. Let's see if we can threaten some kind of flanking maneuver. Now, we're kind of vulnerable to tanks here. If I hadn't have been greedy, I'd have actually saved some of those aircraft for shooting down some of these tanks. But I think that they're really in dire straits at the moment anyway. So I'm not going to worry too much. Now there's quite a lot of units here. I think I'll put the tanks here. I want to try and get these surrounded. Yeah, I'm going to threaten I'm going to threaten surrounding them around the outside with these walkers. We might be able to get some kind of pocket going on. Okay, the 31st Heavy Infantry Brigade, Heavy Machine Gun Infantry. Again, I'm just going to leave those here. Now, this leaves the... oh, we also have this Independent Walker Regiment. I wonder if I might attach those to the 3rd. What is the general of the 3rd like? I'm just going to remind myself. Camden Quintdark. She's not bad. She's not bad. So, Dick Tompman. He's kind of better, potentially. Offensive tactics. Yeah, I mean... they might have been better off being swapped round. I might do that later. For the time being, let's just get the walkers attached to the 3rd. There we go. And let's get these guys in, ready to attack. Yeah, we've got a hell of a lot of troops here now. A hell of a lot of troops. Just leave those there. Siege Infantry Corps. Wayne Roberts. This guy should... hopefully he's got some... yeah, he's got gun tactics. Let's get these guys attached to them then. That's the 30th. Oh, now they're already attached, so let's have a look what they've got. Independent Walker Regiment is attached, and another Independent Walker Regiment. I might detach these walkers. Let's get them back to the 1st SHQ, and let's attach these guns, because these are going to be better used there, I think. Oh. Camera has decided to stop working. Sorry guys, just bear with me. I think it's run out of battery, so yeah, no worries. I'll just carry on without my camera. So let's get this done. See if we can soften these up. Ah. We do have a hell of a lot of guns here. So, just zoom out. Oh, look at that. That just in one round. That's amazing. Yeah, these... look, this one got 6 hits, look. It did 8 attacks and it hit 6 times. That's amazing. I'm starting to kind of care a little bit more about what goes on in these... yeah, these guys are just... they're just going to run now. They surrendered. I don't think they actually did surrender. I wonder if we can... No, I don't think that's a good idea. I want to try and get them in an encirclement if I can. I'm not sure whether that's going to be possible or not, but we'll see. Heavy Machine Gun Battalion. Siege Infantry. 3rd Army. Let's get these guys 3rd again. Okay. We've got a whole bunch of guns too. They probably want to be attached to the... hold on. The 32nd. Yeah, he's not very good. But at least he's better than nothing. So we've got the 31st, who's also a heavy infantry. Dick Tompman. He's much better. So let's get those guys attached to the 31st. Now, they can't, because the 31st have currently got something attached. Let's have a look what they've got on them. Oh, they've already got one of these. And they won't be able to take a battalion this size anyway. So let's just leave that for the time being. Okay. This is a strong start. They will have a lot more forces, but I think that we've got plenty. What I want to do now is I really could do with. I won't be able to build it right here. I want to raise up. Where are we? Mechanized infantry. So mechanized assault infantry, that might be useful. They've got light tank. Mind you, the light tanks at this point of the game, I don't think I've got a decent light tank model. Mechanized light infantry corps. So that's just a normal armored tank. Have we got heavy? That no. Let's just ignore that then. Let's just go with the mechanized, just normal mechanized machine gun infantry. The issue that we've got here is, yeah, rare metals. Way too many rare metals. So, I do want a core size. I think we've gone beyond the size of brigades being that useful now. Well, not technically. They're always going to be useful, but. They might be useful just for holding a place, like quickly holding a place, especially if they've got the if they've got this this heavy armor, the battle dress. So let's get those guys. Yeah, the 31st Machine Gun Infantry Brigade. Oh, were they not mechanized? I thought that was a mechanized group. I can still use those because I can always use more infantry to stand in line, so they'll be okay. Okay, let me just see if we've still got enough to do the mechanized guys. Yeah, that's what this is the one I wanted. Yeah, we're just a little bit short. Look, what is it we're short on? Is it ammo? Yes, it's ammunition. Oh no, it's industrial points. Let's raise them anyway. They will be, again, I could do with them. There we go. So, oh, it's pink this time. I might change these to a different colour just so that I like the pink, but I think I'm going to change these to a different colour just so that they're not so, they don't clash with one another so much. Gonna get a dark blue. In fact, that's a little bit too close to the air unit, so that'll do. Okay. Awesome. So we've got some more backup forces for these. Wow. Let's get down to the rest of the war. So these guys want to be going down here. These are eventually going to like replace these troops here, and these guys are going to come back. They're starving. I'm hoping next term we're going to get enough we're going to get enough supplies through for them. So it's temporarily going to put. Here was me thinking that these guys were in trouble. They kind of are starvation wise, but I think they'll probably be okay.
Engaging enemy. Mission successful.
Okay, so we managed to kill them actually. Okay, well that's cool. Look at that. Motorized light infantry regiment. They're sat in field training though, so we might be okay. Yeah, we haven't got I don't know what I'm thinking there. I was thinking, wishful thinking that I might be able to actually replenish these dudes, but this should be okay. Unless they make a really serious attack on me, like they actually decide to attack, in other words, I think I'll probably be okay here. I actually want to let through some of these logistic points. Okay, what else have we got? Fly these guys. No, I'll leave them here. I'm going to leave them there, then I should be able to replenish them next turn. These guys are in need of some replenishments too. Again, I don't think we're going to be able to get anybody to them. Let's just have a look. No. So they're just going to stay there. They're not going to move either. We've already dealt with those. Get these guys over this sort of way. So they're at least giving their bonus. These are starting to get supply again, which is good. I think they're in a position where they should be able to... They should be able to keep defending themselves. We did get pushed back here, though, last turn. What have we got here? This is forest. That's rocky plains. I think the forest will be easier to defend than the plains. See if we can get some bombardment going on. Okay, that was good. We actually managed to kill some of them, and that will have absolutely trashed their readiness. We might be able to just finish them off with these walkers, to be honest. Yeah, look at that. Okay, 2 rounds as well. Heavy forest. I don't think that these guys are going to be able to shift me out of heavy forest. Mind you, they've got their readiness. They're really, really high readiness. So maybe I will just leave them. We have got these anti-tank guns, and they're not going to do well attacking into those. Okay, back to this side. I've got to push these aliens back. Let's just see if we can try and kill these aliens once and for all. Okay, they just retreated there. I don't think they're likely to do me much damage. Oh, that's good. We managed to actually kill a fair number of them that time. Okay, so those guys are retreating, and they suffered as a result. Okay, so this turn I actually replenished these. I've moved all these as much as I can. No, they don't want to attack. They just want to stay where they are. Same with these guys. Same with these guys. I just moved this HQ down here just to plug this gap in case they move in. Yeah, these guys are on infiltration. I want to change these now to defense. Or maybe even I'll put them on fluid defense. Fluid defense will mean at least that we get the opportunity to counter attack without penalty. If we do need to attack at short notice. These guys are slightly out of supply. Oh, they don't have much supply either. They might be alright one turn in this reduced supply here. I hope so anyway. Yeah, these tank destroyers. I'll leave them there on the road. Okay, everything else looks good there. I feel like we've got a bit of a grip on this situation now, because just a few more troops seem to do the job. Over in this corner, these guys are holding on fine. They do need a little bit more. Okay, we're gonna have to move these down now. These rocket launchers. So I don't think we'll get much done here, but oh, I was wrong. Yeah, have some of that. Oh man, I love this game so much. It's so satisfying. Like seriously, it's just, I don't know. I could gush about this game all day, so I won't. You know how I feel about Shadow Empire now. It is fun. It is very, very fun. It's HQ. Okay, I might just move them down into the desert. In case we do decide to make a sudden push. They could go round us here. Possibly. These guys run in trench. What are they going to do? Maybe like that? Possibly, but then I'm going to counterattack them. I don't think they'll do that. I think we're probably relatively safe. I might actually move these guys back up this way though. Yeah, we've got plenty of troops here. These guys run infiltration. Probably not the best thing to put them on. I might just use this infiltration and just see if we can get a decent result out of this. Okay, we did lose someone. Oh, they panicked. Okay, great job. Okay, I'm pleased with that. I do want to take those guys out of infiltration now because they might start getting counterattacked. They just don't really have much to counterattack me with. Look, they have got tanks, but they're attacking into this desert, and infantry are kings against, you know, especially with fairly decent hit points like this. Look, we've got 482 hit points here, and we've got what 248 soft defense. Even these, you know, these good tanks, their soft attack's only 156. Look, medium tanks with high velocity guns, and then they're going to be losing like what? Have a look. 60% of their. Oh no, into sand dunes. Yeah, it's 60% of their attack modifier. I just don't think that these tanks ain't got anything on us. They're going to struggle. Yeah, I think they're going to struggle. Really what I wanted to do was mix and match these units up. These guys run on in trench. I could actually put them on defense instead. What's the maximum entrenchment we can get here? Ah, you can only get 50 maximum, so they only get 75. Actually, these guys are going to be better off in defense. So let's do that. Get these guys on defense, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to mix and match. So we've got one guy on infiltration in each group, and then one on defense. Don't think I can move them any further now. That they are asking for a large penalty from being attacked in several directions, so I'm not going to push those forwards yet. But this is looking good. Yeah, this is looking good. I'm not going to move those. Okay, we're all good over there. All right, guys, we're getting there. So, Photocron. We've got these farmers attacking us. Now, we haven't got a huge amount of... We don't have a huge amount of supply over this way, but I'm going to risk moving these over. Because I want those guys to help out. Yeah, these Harleys 3, they've got lasers. They should be able to tear through these guys. The problem is I don't think we've got oh yeah, we've got decent recon. I think we can do this. They got a fair defense value. That's partly because they're entrenched. Maybe I won't risk it. Maybe I'll just let's see if we can. Yeah, I'm actually gonna pull them back. I'll pull them back to guard this here. I don't think they can encircle me from there. Might try, but I don't think they'll have much luck. Yeah, I don't think they'll have much luck. Okay, the 15th Infantry under Brianna Oldfort are going to continue advancing, I think. They're on fluid defense. Just move. Let's see if I can attack here into this corner. Okay, that's good. Yeah, they're sat on all out attack, and just that is doing them a lot of hurt. Again, look, I think we're just going to absolutely cripple them here. Yeah, they've got no supply. Their readiness is right down. Yeah, they've got terrible look, and also it's big sat on all out attack as well. It's just I could probably finish them off with this one group. Yeah, they surrendered. A whole lot surrendered. Brilliant. The 20th are on no posture. Okay. So these guys, I probably want to get these guys up to here now. Yeah, look at this, 42. That's complete overkill. Complete overkill. Oh, Montafel are just folding, aren't they? They're just folding. If we can kill these flat guns, I'll be happy. Overrun, look. Yeah, I mean, I can't go too far because they are going to... I think I'm going to have to bring these guys back because we are really going to be struggling with for supply out here. We are technically within his pickup range, but we're just not going. Look, I mean, if we look at the preview, we're probably not going to be getting that much. So, that said, I'm kind of tempted just to try and push forward and kill them.
Mission accomplished.
Yeah, look at that. I mean, it's rare that you see infantry doing this well. You know, or not this well, but you know that they seem to be as effective as they are being here. Let's go see what we've got over there.
Birds are in the sky.
Okay. We've got 400 recon points in on them. Yeah, they're so out of supply, it's not even funny. Let's not waste our infantry troops. I think I'll attack him with these blockers. That should do it. I can't imagine they've got any supply left. Oh, we did manage to lose a few troops. Okay, they've panicked. There we go. Pocket eliminated. Let's just hope that my supply issues are kind of sorted this turn. That's all I can say. These guys are going to move out of this side. Look, this is my dilemma now. Look, these guys are all kind of low. They're really low on everything, with regards to fuel and food. But while my opponent is so wrecked, I think it would be good just to try and push on them as much as possible. But you know how bad it is when you end up with your troops starving. It's just terrible. It's like so bad. So but yeah, I mean they're just asking for it, aren't they? They are asking to be absolutely ruined. We're just mopping up like I was really kind of hoping that Montafel might really give me a real challenge here, but I think that they're absolutely done.
Weapons free.
Yeah, they're just keeling over at this point.
Mission accomplished.
I wonder what happened to them. I'd really like to know what happened to their supplies.
Weapons free. Good job.
Yeah, we're just tearing through them. Look, I might actually bring these back. I'll still get supply up here though, at least a little bit. Let's go attack these tanks.
Attack. Good job.
The more armor I can kill, the better.
Weapons free.
Yeah, look at this. Wow. Just in a couple of rounds, they legged it. I'm just going to get these guys. Mind you, I was going to say I might hold, but to be honest, with knowing how weak they are, look at this. Even just like attacking with infantry is just being devastating. They are a weaker model by the look of it as well. Okay, we didn't manage it there, so they're not that weak on this side. If we're going to attack them on this corner.
Let's go. Operation successful.
Okay. I might move these guys back here. Let's not do that. I'm not desperate to lose troops. Okay. Rise infantry. This HQ moved up a little bit. I might be making a mistake pushing so far forward with my logistics in this state, and we'll find out next turn. We'll soon. I'll soon find out. Like if I roll the turn and then you can hear the sounds of sad battle mode, you know that it went dreadfully wrong. See if we can kill these guys off.
Good job.
Oh, they surrendered. Okay. Yeah, we are getting a decent amount of logistics points here, but I think we're using. Yeah, I mean, look, we're using 1,000 here, 900. I think we might be in a bit of a headache. I think I'm going to spend some time before I roll the turn, just making sure that my logistics are in tip-top condition. You know, and just seeing if I can. See if I can just make sure that everybody's not going to starve, because starving is not what I want to do. Starving's a bad idea. Get this HQ. Okay, that's not looking bad. Alright guys, I'm sorry about this. It's another long episode. I think I'm just going to have to accept the fact that these are going to be... Oh, I didn't move him. These are going to be kind of long episodes at the moment, but... Okay, thanks for watching. One thing I want to say is... I'm amazed at how many people have watched this far into it. And I did actually watch a few episodes back of my own playing, and I was like, oh, you know, this isn't bad. I usually hate watching myself do stuff, but I kind of got into it, so I reckon I must be doing something right. But for any of you who haven't been commenting, it would be really, really great if you like just left a quick comment just saying, hello or something like that. You don't have to talk, and I won't stress you out by speaking back to you necessarily if you don't want. But it would be really, really great just to see a bit of a roll call to see who's still with me on this playthrough. And thanks to everybody who has been commenting along. Particularly the guys who are better at the game than me, and who have got a better and deeper understanding of the game mechanics, because it's really, really helping me. I know it doesn't always look like I'm taking your advice, but I do try and take it all in, and I hope you're sort of seeing my play get better and evolve as we head into the 149th round. But yeah, so anybody who's watching and you feel like it, just drop us a message and just say hello, because I'd be really interested to see just kind of how many people are watching up till this point in the series. Thanks a lot, guys, and I shall catch you in the next episode. Take care.